All right, I'm not going to hold my tongue any longer, okay? I'm not going to lie. I'm really not going to lie. It's really getting on my nerves. It's getting on my nerves. Let me tell you something. Don't ask me about how much it costs to run the Kollel bus. Do I ask you how much it costs to run the yeshiva? These yeshivas, okay? They get tuition paid, okay? They get government funding. They get lunch boxes. They get this. They get camps renting out their buildings. They're selling chasanas every night. And they're still fundraising with every parent that has to pull in money from every uncle they ever had. We have a Kollel of balabatim. Now, don't tell me, oh, you're balabatim, support your own Kollel. Oh, you bunch of balabatim trying to freeload off us Kollel alike. Let me tell you something, Kollel alike, okay? If we were really rich balabatim, okay, we would have our own private chavrusa with our own private driver bringing us to Manhattan on our helicopter, and we wouldn't need a bus. The people who run on our bus are the regular people like me and you who are already paying the commuter costs. We're only asking for the little difference that it costs more between the regular commuter costs and the cost of running a base medrash on wheels. It's literally the only place in the world you can support Torah on the road. So you got every clown, okay, taking the Goyish bus and they're sitting there watching their movies and reading their paper. Let me tell you something. Reading the news is not called productive time. Let me say that again. When you look at Kollel, scroll, you feel so good, like, ooh, you're accomplishing things. You're seeing what's going on in the world. Turkey, Ukraine. No, you're not accomplishing jack, my friend. You're not accomplishing anything. You know when you're accomplishing? When you're learning? Every single person on the bus pays the commuter fees, more than commuter fees, okay? More. New Jersey Transit charges maybe $15 a ride, okay? The Kollel bus, $17 a ride, and that's only if you pay monthly, my friend. If not, it's $21. So we're paying, not only we're paying way more. We're paying to learn, my friend. We're paying. How much do you pay to learn at your night Seder, Kollel? Not only that, the $15 that Jersey Transit charges, okay, and we charge $21. The $15 that they charge, it doesn't cover anything. It's being covered by tax money, my friend. Okay, they haven't raised the price since 16 years ago because they keep subsidizing it because they're losing tons of money anyways. All right? Someone has to pay to learn Torah, my friend. Otherwise, there will be no Torah. So say, oh no, so shut it down. Okay, let's shut down all the yeshivas. Shut it down. What do you need it for? You could just learn. What do you need a yeshiva for? Why are you just learning your shul? What do you need it for? What's the big deal? Just shut it down. When you say that, you sound like a shoita, my friend. You sound like a shoita. Shut it down. We don't shut down Torah. We don't shut down Torah, my friend. We don't shut down Torah. We build Torah. We bring Torah more. Okay? What are you, crazy? If anything, we should raise more money so it should be free. So we should bring all the hundreds of people who don't come on the Kollel bus and don't learn. We should bring them on. We should tell them, now the Klal has paid for you to come for free so you can learn Torah. You know how I know the Kollel bus is the most worthy cause in the entire world? I went around to my friends and I said, you know, the Kollel bus is raising money. Till now, there was one individual who was footing the bill for the whole Kollel bus, and it became too much. Over the past 3 years, it's over $250,000. It's $250,000. And they all said, well, you shut it down. What do you need for? That's how I know it's a worthy cause, because the Yetzer Hara hates us. All these random cockamamie organizations, okay, that we don't know. They bring Torah, they don't bring Torah, they are good, they're not good, we don't know. When you actually need something, you call them, all of a sudden they're not available. I'm not judging anybody, ever. Chas v'sholom. But what I am saying is that this organization is only to be married to Torah. Not $1 is going to go to association fees. Not $1 is going to go to anything but making sure that people who wouldn't learn otherwise are now learning Torah every day. Not just learning Torah every day. A regular first Seder and a regular yeshiva davening. Ask the guys why they don't take the Kollel bus. The few guys who don't take it. Like, oh, I can't daven. I need to be able to leave, right away. I can't be on time to daven. I got to leave right away. I can't wait for the laning on a weekday. I'm a commuter. You're a commuter? Let me cry for you. I don't care that you're a commuter. The Eibishter doesn't care that you're a commuter. As a commuter, you're still Avodas Hashem. Dude, the Tege. Where's Hashem in your life? I have a relative. He's a commuter for many years. The guy, when he was a chiyuv, he didn't know how to daven anymore because he hadn't davened so many years. He couldn't even say the words, my friend. He couldn't even say the words. So, comma. If you want to be kaina ilam haba, and you want to schus in Teira on the road, lech chabaderech, okay? You have all the schusim in Teira from all the yeshivas who are fundraising for the toilet paper. Now, $1 is going to go to toilet paper. Every single dollar is going to go to make sure the Yidden are learning Torah that otherwise wouldn't be learning, possibly. Hit the link. Even for $1, you can get this chus. Even for $1, my friend. I took out of my personal money and I already donated this to the Koil bus because I want this chus. When I first joined the Koil bus, about 3 months later, they made a siyum on Kedushin. I was so blown away by the siyum. I literally began to cry. Wow, this is unbelievable. I was so jealous of the Reish Koil that he made the siyum and he paid for it. I walked over to him. You can ask him. I offered to pay. He told me, Shmili, I love you. You're the first person ever to offer to pay for something for the Koil bus. You're the first person to appreciate how important this Torah is. But it's my schus. You can't pay $1. That was 4 years ago. Now, you have the opportunity to pay in to this massive schus. And you sit there on your couch and you scroll through the statuses like you're doing something. You're doing nothing. Turkey doesn't need you. The Koil bus does. Gobble, 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 gobble. Turkey earthquakes. I know there were Yidden involved. I know. It's very important. And there was a guy and he came, the footage, you could see underneath. It's massive. And Israelis, they said, it's very important. It's very important. It's the most important thing in the whole world. You should do that instead of going to learn. You should watch the news when you're about to go daven. Instead of davening with a minyan, you should watch the news. Very important. Extremely important. I'm just saying. So, on top of the thousands of dollars that I gave to the Koil bus, and the commuter fees that I pay every single day, and the people that I bring onto the Koil bus every single day, I am going to give another $1,000 to the Koil bus. For every person who gives $100 or more, I'm putting you into a raffle to win $1,000 in jewelry, as a credit or as an item, whatever you want. $1,000 on top of this chusim.